Stephanie. All right, welcome back to Western New York Living. Now, I can sympathize with our parents watching right now whose sons or daughters know they want to go to college but are not quite sure what they want to do or perhaps major in. At Daemen University, they offer an array of health-related programs, and one of them is their Master's of Public Health program. And joins us this morning to tell us more about this field of study, their founding dean of College of Health and Human Sciences and Business, Dr. Lisa Rafalson, and the department chair and associate professor of health promotion, Stephanie Malinenko. Thank you both for being here. Did I get all that right?
You did.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
awesome.
Wonderful.
Thanks for having us.
Probably some folks watching right now, and then maybe their child's with them who are thinking about college and wondering what is public health. Stephanie, why don't you tell us what that is?
Yeah, so public health is a profession whose aim is really looking at population and community health with the idea of preventing disease and other types of chronic conditions, primarily through things like education, promotion of healthy lifestyles, health policy, research in chronic and acute diseases, as well as injury prevention.
How does the program work as far as schedules for students, how many years they can expect to complete the program, kind of course load?
Sure. So our MPH program is a master's in public health, so it's a graduate level program. It's an 18 to 24-month program, depending on whether or not the student is full-time or part-time. That program, because we have so many working professionals who go to it, that program is really geared. Courses are late afternoon, early evening. Students take courses in a variety of really interesting kind of public health topics. So they, study epidemiology, rare and chronic, disease conditions. They'll study environmental health. They'll do advocacy and health policy. There's a variety of, it touches all the points of public health. And then as well, students do their capstone and their practicum placement at community organizations, both here locally as well as even internationally. We've had students do this that matches their interest. Public health is such a wide field that it really allows students to customize what their interests are within the field.
Dr. Rafalson, what does the ideal student look like who's in this program?
Well, our students are typically working professionals, which is part of the reason why many of our classes are offered in the evenings. And late afternoons. They're very engaged with what we're doing. Right now they're planning for a celebration of the National Public Health Week, which is an annual national event where they'll have people from Push Buffalo, for example, from the Cornell Cooperative come in and talk about different aspects of public health. They're also planning on a walkathon to provide support for the Buffalo House of Hope, and that's a refugee organization. So it's a very engaged student. They have so many interests across the board.
And some parents are probably wondering, or maybe that professional wants to get in the program, what are the prospects post-graduation for employment, the need, I guess, in the area?
Yeah, so again, public health is such a varied and wide kind of field and industry, and it touches so many different aspects of our lives that we might not even realize that's part of public health. So our students wind up working for any number of government organizations. They work in private industry, they work in nonprofit, they work for hospital, practices, they can work in the wellness industry. There's really so many opportunities, and I think, for me, as always looking like glass half full, one of the great things about community and public health is that students are able to really hone in on what their passion is. So maybe it's maternal health and they do that. Maybe it's environmental health, right? That's all part of public health. It's such a wide field that there really is almost unlimited possibility of what students can do post-graduation once we're able to kind of, again, harness what their passions and their interests are.
And there is a grad virtual open house April 21st?
April 21st, graduate. It's virtual. All of the program directors for the many different programs will be available, as well as admissions. So I would recommend, if people are interested in learning more about our MPH program and our other graduate programs, that would be a good opportunity.
All right, sounds like an exciting program and a need here in our community. Daemen University's Master of Public Health program provides students with a focus on health equity and social justice. If you'd like to find out more about the program, head to their website at daemen.edu/mph. You can also give the university a call to 839-8225. And if you're interested in taking part in their virtual graduate information session, that's taking place Tuesday, April 21st at 6 p.m. You can find out more information on the website you see on your screen as well.